Hey everyone, I wanted to talk about classroom interpreting today and some of the concepts that come up in classrooms and give you guys some different hints and tricks to interpret things better. Specifically in a science classroom when kids are talking about the Earth and all of the different layers of the atmosphere that surround the Earth, including the ozone layer, of course. Now, one teacher that I work with uses this really awesome graph, and I'm going to show it to you here. Here you can see the title, Graph of Data from Ice Core in Antarctica, and I'm going to turn it sideways so you can see the different items we're tracking in the graph. The first thing is the temperature of the Earth itself. The second thing is the level of carbon dioxide gas in the atmosphere, and the third thing is the level of methane gas in the atmosphere. So with this graph, the students are supposed to look at it and they compare what happens as the temperature goes up. They compare all these different levels and they try to decide, as the temperature goes up, is the level of carbon dioxide and methane increasing as well? Or are they decreasing with an increase in temperature, to find the correlation between these items. And I came up with what I think is a really efficient way of showing this. And I actually make the sign for temperature and I use it in such a way that it mirrors what's actually happening on the graph on the student's worksheet. So I move the sign for temperature up and down to correlate with the rising and falling temperatures on the graph, and I move it from left to right, and it sort of represents the actual timeline of the passage of millions of years, just like the students are looking at. And you can do the same with the carbon dioxide levels and the methane levels. You can actually make the sign for those gases and you have them follow the sign for temperature across your imaginary timeline. And the students look at this graph and they can see, with the aid of this interpretation, that rising and falling temperatures do correspond with differing levels of methane and carbon dioxide gases in the atmosphere. So that as the temperature goes down, the amount of gases go down, and as the amount of gases go down, the temperature goes down further, and it creates cool times and warm times, which can then become an ice age, and the temperatures fluctuate over time. And I think it's awesome to be able to represent that. So please, everyone, give me some feedback. Tell me what you think. Is this something you might use in your own classroom interpretation? Do you have your own way of showing these things? Let me know. Leave a comment. Have a great day.